Welcome to the Holocaust Documentation and Education Center. We are situated in Dania Beach. Next year is our 40th anniversary of existence. And our survivors are our #1 heroes. And we have the second largest survivor population in North America. Also, we work with our survivors. They're the heart and soul of our organization and everything we do here. What we really represent is human rights of race, color, creed. It doesn't matter what it is, or your country of origin, or your sexual orientation, or your age. Everyone should be allowed to live in freedom and democracy. And the survivors, they've spent their life since liberation telling this story over and over again. Not that they can bring back their families, but they don't want what happened to them to happen to anyone else. It has a lot of history here and importance of what happened. We are the only museum in the world that has 2 anchor artifacts that we're really proud of. One is the Holocaust rail car. This is the only Holocaust rail car in the world that has been identified, and we know that it went from the Warsaw Ghetto to the Treblinka death camp. While they are still alive, and the fact that they have entrusted us with their memories and their legacy and their documents and artifacts to promise that we would continue to tell their story and become their eyewitness for generations to come. The time now is more crucial and important than ever before, and that's why this museum exists. That's why we have to finish while the survivors are still alive, so they can see that we kept our promise to make sure that never again means never again to any race, color, creed in this world. No time, no place, nowhere ever again. And that's the whole purpose of our mission. We have a studio where we still videotape our survivors, liberators, rescuers, and today we are interviewing a liberator. His name is Carl Arfa. He has decided to donate some incredible artifacts to the Holocaust Documentation Education Center.
Everything that I've had that was of great value to me, I've donated to this center, including my life. The flag was flying right here. I said to my friends, I need to bring that flag home. So while they were shooting, I took the flag down, and 30 or 40 of my buddies signed it.
If it was not for you and the liberators and your bravery and courage, people like me would never be here, the second generation, okay?
Amen.
And I want to thank you for that privilege and honor. Every year that we celebrate Remembrance Day, this is what we look to of the brave men and women who had really given their life for our freedom and democracy. We have amassed over these 39 years what you call the largest standardized self-produced oral history collection from survivors of the Holocaust, their liberators and rescuers. The minute the interview is completed, we make 3 copies, and we are the organization that was able to create the copyright law for the U.S. copyright for oral histories, not only Holocaust. So we take the master and we put it in off-site climate-controlled storage, and these audios are then used so that the transcribers can hear the interview, and there's a whole process on how to interview. And then over here, we have every single interview that goes through every single process of the transcribing, and it gives you the date of the interview, who is the interviewer, how many pages, and then every single one of the audit edits, the proofing, the final draft. Then eventually this is put on acid-free paper, it's bound, and it's completed. Nobody in the world does this. We are the only organization that transcribes every single interview verbatim.
I am editing a survivor transcript. You know, there's nothing you can do about what happened, but we can educate. And that's what this place is all about. So hopefully this will be all compiled and will be a permanent record for many generations to learn from. It's important work.
So for the last almost 39 years, this is what our volunteers in the transcribing audit editing have been doing. We love Dania Beach. We've been here now, it's going on our 4th year. is all of those people that are part of the Dania Beach City Hall. And I don't say this lightly. I say this with every ounce of appreciation and love. We are 7 minutes from the airport. We are 5-6 minutes from the 95, and we are, I would say, also 8-9 minutes from the seaport as far as being a tourist attraction and bringing many to the community. We understand how important our work and our mission and the impact. We have thousands of students last year alone. We had 10,000 visitors, of which 7,000 were students coming through. We've learned so much from our survivors and from all our artifacts and our history and stories and liberators that's why we need to exist, to stop the hatred, stop the prejudice, and stop the bullying.